Welcome to War India News Hour. The flexibility in data warehouse enables faster processing of data. As companies increase the amount of data collected on-prem, data warehouses become even more pricey. Since on-premises compute and storage cannot be purchased independently, scaling the business intelligence program drive cost dramatically. The flexibility that a cloud data warehouse brings along enables faster processing of data. It helps organizations to be nimbler at managing data and workloads and arrive at insights faster. It helps organizations to be nimbler at managing data and workloads and arrive at insights faster by ensuring that cutting-edge insights are delivered to the business users through efficient self-service interfaces. Businesses can accelerate the pace of informed decision making, and this can augment sales. It can also help to engage and retain customers, enhance loyalty, and create a customized and contextual customer experience. The report says that with a cloud data warehouse, data is no more siloed. It is liberated and served across self-service BI interfaces to enable business users and make sense out of the data across the organization and make an informed business decision quickly and seamlessly. What is more, the huge terabytes of data in the organization can use as a fodder to efficiency implement AI and ML capabilities onto the cloud data warehouse. This will help drive cost efficiencies, leading to automation of processes and automated generation of reports across key metrics that would be required by the business users at periodic intervals. Let's look into today's headline in War India. Raghu Raghuram to head VMware as the new CEO. VMware has promoted its COO of products and cloud services, Raghu Ranjan, popularly known as Raghu, as the new CEO, effect from 1st June. Raghuram spent more than 4.5 years as Executive Vice President and CEO of Products and Cloud Services. Joined VMware in 2003 as Director of Product Management. Board Chairman Michael Dell praised Raghuram for playing an instrumental role in the success of VMware, adding that as Chief Executive, he will be in position to architect VMware's future, helping customers and partners accelerate their digital business in this multi-cloud world. TeamViewer acquired Wiscopic and invest in new R&D hub in Portugal. TeamViewer acquires Wiscopic, a Munich-based startup, a pioneer in mixed reality solutions and interactive 3D visualization, and invest in a new R&D hub to strengthen its AR offering and software development capabilities. Wiscopic's innovation technology enables optimized industrial process, and especially in the field of quality assurance, maintenance, training, and layout planning. It represents a perfect addition to TeamViewer's augmented reality and front-end offering, as it created additional value for customers. Google Cloud officially launches the Retail Digital Pulse for Asia Pacific. In an effort to push Digital Pulse in Asia Pacific, Google launches Google Cloud Retail with the state of digital maturity in Asian retail. The retail sector has been undergoing rapid changes with an accelerated shift to digital. The Google Retail Digital Pulse was developed by analyzing 1,108 retailers across 7 countries, including Singapore, South Korea, Australia, India, Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia, and across 8 different segments. Those includes online drugstores, specialty shops, convenience stores, departmental stores, restaurants, supermarkets and hypermarkets, big box stores, and hire at least 250 employees. 54 booked for objectionable social media post against PM Modi and Fadnavis. Pune City Police have booked 54 persons in an offence regarding posting of alleged derogatory content against Prime Minister Narendra Modi and former Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis and other leaders of the party. The action was taken based on a complaint filed by a BJP activist and advocate Pradeep Gawadi on 10th May. On 10th May, the Pune police booked NCP youth wing leaders Mohsin Sheikh and Shivaji Rao Javed for allegedly posting morphed images of PM Modi and Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath on social media. This complaint too was filed by Gawadi, the newspaper reported. Google Play users in India can now receive money from the US. Google Play users in India and Singapore can now receive money from users in the USA. With this, the search engine has expanded Google Play features to now include remittance services, an industry which sees about $700 billion worth payments annually. As part of the launch of remittance services on its platform, Google has announced special offers for both Western Union and Wise users as the partnership has signed off. However, the exchange rate and transfer fees will be displayed while sending money. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store for latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you so very much.